and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be exploring the former Premier League club and now play in the 6th tier of Scottish football. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the story of Clydebank. The Clydebank you'll know today was founded in 2003, but the Clydebank familiar to most fans in Scotland was the one from 1965. And after 4 failed attempts over the previous around 50 years. Now, this Clydebank was in the Premier League in the 1960s, 70s and 80s. Whereas in the 90s and 2000s they dropped down into the 2nd division. But that isn't where this story goes. This story gets a lot more interesting. In 1995, the club sold their iconic home of Clydebank Park and moved and started ground sharing with Dumbarton at the Royal Stadium Bulkhead, and also shared with Green at Morton in their capital until they went bust in 2002. Now, the consortium that bought Clydebank took them over to fill in Airdrie's space in the SPL and moved them to Airdrie, renamed them Airdrie United, and later renamed them back to the previous name of Airdrieonians. Now, this wasn't obviously it's very similar to what happened in England with the whole Wimbledon and AFC Wimbledon, but after a proposed merger or something about them going to Dublin, they eventually, Airdrie United gave the independent Clydebank fans the name and badge back of Clydebank, and they started a Phoenix club at the bottom of Scottish football, and now they find themselves in the West of Scotland Premier Division, which have been for a number of years. So now let's go down to Home Park and let's find out a bit more about them.
3 weeks later.
That video was meant to be filmed 3 weeks ago when they were playing Shots Were Accord, but it was snowing and it was really bad weather, so didn't film it then. So as we're in here at Home Park, home of Clydebank, and they're ground sharing mediocre now, but what a facility it is, it's really good for the level. I am incredibly early. The players are just arriving actually. The turnstiles aren't even open. I think I'm the first spectator in the ground. It is also freezing.
One of my many jobs here, so we've got the Bankies TV. We do the live streaming for all the home games, which is for fans, mainly overseas, just with the UEFA sort of rules.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to show it in the UK on a Saturday, but it's normally 3 of us in here, so we've got John, who you met earlier, does the camera, myself and Colin Donnelly, normally the commentators. We've got my computer set up, which has got all our graphics attached to it, and our sound system, which I sort of man during the game as well. So when something goes wrong, I end up getting distracted and miss big goals and things like that. Would it be the first time?
Yeah, so obviously the camera here, so that's connected onto the television there, so that's not what the viewer can see.
It's pretty much, it has an overlay on it for what the viewer sees, so the overlay's all up here on that. We don't get that on the screen. Unfortunately, we don't get to view things back at the moment either, but we're working on a refix for that. We've got a second television in, but it's not ready to get wired in yet. So we'll have that feature maybe going forward. But yeah, what you see there is basically just the camera. We've got the various overlays that we can only do through the laptop at the moment.
So how long have you been doing the Bankies TV for?
We started this during COVID.
Yeah.
So when fans weren't allowed in, we tried to find a way of getting them involved. So we started doing it then with Davy Brockett and myself. We would try and get the fans involved. So at the time they had the donate a ticket sort of scheme was on the go.
Right.
So fans were donating and then watching, so there wasn't a charge on it.
Right.
So it helped bring money in, but we were able to use things like Twitter and that to get the fans involved as well. So they would tweet in during the games, we'd read out their messages, run competitions and things. It was
Really good.
it's just sort of evolved from COVID into
Yeah,
where we are now.
definitely.
With our new gantry.
Obviously, you play St Carrick's today. What do you hope the game's going to be like?
I hope it's one-sided.
Yeah.
I think it'll be tough. St Carrick's a good side. They're third on the table with 2 tough games last season. We had a tough game over there at the start of the season. Fortunately, 1-1-0 with a Lee Gallagher wonder strike. I can see it being tight again today. 2 teams that will try and play football.
Yeah.
If it's 1-0, then I'd be delighted with that with a home win.
Well, thank you for speaking to me today. Enjoy the game.
Thanks, Adam.
So we're just out here for kick-off here at Home Park. First v third in the West of Scotland, first of PM division. Clydebank versus St Carrick's. I'll see where the teams come out. Here come the teams today. Clydebank and St Carrick's.
In the field that are accompanied today by Clydebank 2017.
And here comes St Carrick's. So the way here at Home Park, Clydebank versus St Carrick's in the West of Scotland PM division. Ball over the top. Off your legs. Nicky Weld extended his record goal tally for Clydebank and they lead 1-0. As the Clydebank to get a second here. Oh, offside. Very good play for the Bankies though. 1-0. Carrick's 1, Clydebank 1. A very good header. With 25 minutes gone here at Home Park. Clydebank 1, St Carrick's 1. Very good header from, I think it was Kieran Diver that scored. Former Renfrew and Beath man. I was absolutely banging the goals in for Renfrew and Beath the last 2 years. And Nicky Little obviously continues record-breaking goals for Clydebank. With 25 minutes gone, and it is 1 each here at Home Park.
What the fuck is that, Clydebank? Yeah! Get the fucking leader! Hit back! Jump for it!
I'm in Chelsea.
Yes!
Half time. It's half time at home park. Clydebank 1, St Cardiff 1. How did that not go in? That could have been it. That was a chance. A great chance. Full time. The home park. Clydebank 1, St Cardiff 1. Clydebank remain undefeated in the league this season.
So tough for the league, Bankies!
Gordon, I won one draw today. How would you say the game went overall?
Yeah, you know, as I was saying there before, I think it's that game with St Cardiff, it's always quite technical and tactical. I thought it was a really good game. Two teams going at it. I thought they probably edged the first half, just where there was a couple of wee things we weren't too happy about. We were a wee bit passive in certain situations, and obviously we were the better team second half. So should have probably been a lot more goals in the game, but in the end we have to settle for a point.
You had a few good off the line, and at the crossbar. How disappointing is that, not knowing you can, the St Carrick's were sitting back in the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think in the second half, some of the chances we had were incredible and just never fell away in front of goal. With one rolled across the line for the inside of the post. So sometimes it goes out your way, but again, for balance, you know, St Cardiff's hit the post twice in the first half, as I said, they had the better of it. So perhaps on that, you look at the game overall, perhaps a draw fair result. I think just probably looking at the second half and how dominant we were, you kind of feel at the moment sitting here that we should have won the game, but we take a point.
Yeah, you've obviously still got 23 games in hand over your games. How important is it for you to use the games in hand to try and move more points clear, currently 4 points clear of Justin Burns?
I think, as I say all the time, I think every time we take the field we just try and add to our tally. We've done that today with a point. Obviously we won 3 points, but keeps unbeaten run going. You know, the guys have been an incredible run with 14 unbeaten in the league, so it keeps us going. But you know, going forward, we've got 2 games next week, and it's another two games to try and get 3 points.
Brilliant, Gordon, thank you for your time and good luck for the season.
No problem, buddy.
So that's going to wrap up another video on the channel, and today I must say, fantastic game. Great game for a neutral finish. Clydebank won, St Cardiff won. Thank you to Gordon Moffat for coming on in the video speaking to me. Big thanks to Clydebank for the access today. Thanks to everyone who came on in the video, and I will see you in the next one. February is going to be a big month for the channel. I've got a couple of videos filmed already that I still need to release, and I've got a few more videos planned. I don't know if I'll get them, but it will be a good video, good month, sorry. So if you can subscribe, that'd mean the world. I'm trying to hit to 200 at the end of the season, so any support towards that will be greatly appreciated. And something else that I greatly appreciated is if you click the video card on screen to continue watching my content. It really helps with the algorithm. And that's all for me today. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.